Welcome to this Workout Wednesday. My name's Roseanne. I'll be your guide through this Pilates class, full body workout featuring different uses of the chair in your Pilates practice. A lot of reformer inspired exercises can be done with a chair. Also, it might be nice to have a set of weights. You don't need them, just for a few of the exercises. You could use a chair for balance at the beginning of class. If so, you'll be moving it for a time. But the setup for most of the class will be chair at the end of your mat with your weights on either side. But if you'd like it for balance for our opening warm up, take the chair to one side, on or off the mat, especially if a Pilates mat, you might want to be off of it because they're quite thick. All right, so choose what you need for your balance and a nice sturdy chair. Hand could be on the chair or hands could just be on the hips. Take that left leg, bend the knee, draw the knee through, and then send the leg back. Keep the spine neutral as you do this, because this pendulum swing here with the knee bent. Pressing through that standing foot. Explore your range of motion here, not through the back, but through the hip. Round two more. Last one. Now, knees side by each, bring that leg out to the side to any degree and draw back in. Out to the side, inside opening or hydrant, bring back in. Just a few. Explore that range without lean. Last one. And then circles, smooth circles with that thigh. Feel through the hip socket. Small or as big as your range of motion allows. Last one in this direction. And reverse. How still can you keep the rest of the body? Isolate the movement. Long, deep breathing. Two more. And last one. Step back with that left foot, just a few feet behind you, kind of your warrior one stance. So parallel, legs parallel to one another. So not balance beam, but railroad tracks. Arms can come up, bend the elbows, open the elbows out to the side, and then close. As you open, come onto the toes. And as you close, plant the foot. Again, open and close. Warm up through the shoulders, rhomboids. Three more. Two. Last one, open. Plant the foots and the arms back. You could stay here or lengthen the stance out quite a bit. And then that right leg will extend and rebend the knee. Lengthen and rebend. And this is where that chair is quite nice. Have the body angled forward here because that back leg is long. Three more. Two. Last one. And then with that front knee bent, step forward, feet side by each. Inhale, tumble the head forward and allow the upper body or the upper back to round, mid back to round. Bend the knees as you need to as you slowly articulate through the spine into a forward fold. Rock a few times at the bottom here to feel your weight distribution through the heels all the way to the toes a few times. And then settle more of the weight into the forefoot. Inhale here. And exhale to start to roll up through the spine. Again, those knees can be bent as you need.
Low spine first, and the mid spine, the upper spine with the head rising left. Roll the shoulders. If you have that chair, switch its sides and begin with the pendulum swing. So that right leg will bend, draw it through, and send it back. Nice balance challenge for your opening postures. A lot of work for the hips and glutes today. Two more. Increase the range of motion if you can, with back steady. Nice. And knees line up as you open that leg and close. Tall spine open, the knee, and close. So you can get a little higher each time. And don't forget to breathe. Two more. Last one, open and circle in one direction. Tune in to the space in the hip socket. Few more here. My standing legs getting some work. Last one. And change directions. Great for hip health. Three more. Round two. And last one. Send that leg back behind you just a few feet. Perhaps that opposite hand comes off the chair again. Bring those arms into cactus. Come onto the toes as the arms come together. Set the foot down as the arms open. So some calf raises here. It's opening through lower leg. Almost on the warm up. Two more. Last one, plant that foot, arms by your sides. So you could stay here if you need it, or extend that lunge. We'll be revisiting this with weights later. So find a position that works for you. Extend through the crown, long line from heel all the way to the crown, and lengthen lead leg and rebend. And notice if that knee tracks in alignment with second and third toe. And opening the hips. Practicing some movements to come. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, lengthen, rebend, step forward, roll up through the spine. Now, boxed ab series, similar to what you do on the reformer on the box. We'll take the chair, bring it back to that far end of your mat, and then you can have a seat. And just for purposes of the video, I'll move more to the center and I'll move around, but you could stay right there. So have a seat. Feet should be firmly planted on the earth. Nice long line from the knees to the hips. If not, you may need a different chair or some blocks and things like that. From here, arms extend directly from the shoulder. Press the arms down as if pressing into a table. Inhale here. And exhale from low spine, round back, and allow the head to come forward. And then stack the spine, press into that table, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale to restack. So this is round back. Continue. If you don't like the arms extended, I should mention, they can be on the thighs. And see if you can have the sense that there's a suction cup on the low back. we often, just as I did earlier, I was tending to come from the thoracic spine. I want you to come from that low spine. Suction cup here draws you back. Practice a few more rounds. Each exhale, your center will naturally activate. 2 more. Last one round. Stack and just release those arms. Make some shoulder rolls here. With our next movement, it'll be a hinge instead of a round back. Arms could come out in front as they did earlier with a long neutral spine. Come back slightly and then return. Lean back and return. Also, more of a challenge. The hands can come behind the head. The head can heavy into the hands as you lean back and return. I like to inhale to lean back, exhale to return. To feel the difference between this hinge from the hips, from the pelvis, versus the round back. Let's do 2 more. Your last one here. Inhale, exhale to return. Now with the hands either behind the head or extended the entire time, we'll alternate, create a combo here. Inhale, stay tall. Exhale to round. Perhaps those elbows come toward one another a little. Inhale to come up tall. Exhale to round. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, come tall. Exhale, round. Inhale, come tall, lean back. Return. Again, lean back. Return. Last one. Exhale to curl. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stack spine. Last one, round. Lengthen and lean back. The inhale and exhale, return. See if you can keep those feet planted as you inhale back. Exhale, return. Last one, inhale back. Exhale, return and curl. Inhale, come tall and lean back. Exhale to return and curl. Inhale, come tall, lean back. Exhale to curl. Last time, lean back. And come back to center, arms at your sides. Let's pause for a moment. And take a side bend over to one side. Other arm can reach overhead. And then switch. Continue with a few like this. Finish your last one. And return to center. From here with hands at heart center or even hands behind the skull. Inhale as you rotate to the right. Exhale to curl back. In this curl position, turn to the opposite side and inhale to stack the spine. Inhale to rotate toward your left. Exhale back. Continue the exhale as you turn to the opposite side and stack the spine. Continue here toward the right, curl back. Turn, stack spine. Rotate toward the left. Exhale to curl back. Turn to opposite side, stack the spine. This is roundabout toward your right. and toward your left. Continue here. Last time. And release those hands and press the palms into the chair. Fingertips can hang over the edges of the chair. Scoot yourself closer to the edge. If you feel comfortable and the chair feels like it's sturdy enough, lift the bottom off the chair. Allow the shoulders to sink toward the ears and press out. Allow them to sink and press. So if you like this, one more. Very nice. Stay where you are. And then take the hands, or the palms rather, to the front of the chair seat. Again, that sense of lift through the arms as press away. And then bend at the elbows and press with the hands. Bend at the elbows and press. Tricep dips. Just 3 more. 2. Last one. Press and then have a seat. Ha. And those palms can come to the back of the chair now, or even just press back behind you as if pressing in on the legs of the chair. So you may or may not find, depending on the width of that back of the chair. Okay, restart that too. So palms to the back of the chair, or as if pressing on the legs of the chair. Open up across the chest as you press the arms in, and then release a little. Press the arms in and release. If you like this. Feel that expansion across the chest. Last time, press. And keep the sense of extension and return those hands to behind the head. Extend the spine as if up and over a beach ball in the inhale, and exhale to return. So now we are extending the spine, arching the spine. Reach back and return. If you like this, it's great for the thoracic spine. Don't do enough of this. And see if you can keep the ribs gliding toward the pelvis as you broaden and lift across the clavicles. 2 more. Not a very big movement. 1 more. And return to neutral spine. Hands can come to heart center as you press up through the feet into a standing position, and then sit right back down. Stand and sit. See how lightly you can sit. You could also do a hover. Perhaps at this phase in the practice, you'd like to sit. 2 more. Last one. Exhale as you rise. Very nice. And we'll turn toward the chair. If you have moved the chair, maybe bring it back to the end of your mat. These weights can come onto the chair seat in case you'd like to use them. And take one of them behind the knee. Once you've found your position, flex that foot and reach the sole of the foot to the sky. And then return the thighs side by each. Extend. Draw in. Press. And draw in. Continue here. And you keep the spine neutral as you press through the hands.
3 more. 2. Last one, press. Return and open that knee out to the side and draw it in. Open and close. And see if you can increase range of motion without sacrificing your form. So this is side open or hydrant. Three more. 3, 2. The last one. And then a little combo. Press sole of foot to sky. And then open the knee out to the side. So kind of this donkey kick. And then hydrant. Continue here. Try to squeeze that weight. Only 4 more of these, a few less than the other. Ooh, exercises. 3, 2. You might be shaking. Last one. Open to the side and then remove that weight back to the chair seat and lengthen that working leg back and tap the toe down. Reach the long leg and tap. Just a few like this. Your standing leg might also be working. 3, 2, lengthen the leg, lengthen the leg. Last one. And draw that foot to match the other. Might just hang in a fold here with the forearms on the chair. And let's work a little more with that standing, with that leg that you had just done hydrant with. So opposite leg comes back. Into that low lunge. Let's see how we're going to redo all this. So feet come side by each, perhaps forearms come to chair. And let's sit back with that opposite leg, that standing leg. So that long lunge, clasp those weights in the hands, and lengthen lead leg and bend. So more of those lunge extensions from earlier, perhaps now without the chair. Maybe reach those arms back, have them very active by your sides. About halfway there. Long through the crown. 2. Last one, lengthen. And then rebend. Weights can go back to the chair. Step forward just to find your alignment here. That leg that was just back, take that weight behind the knee. Knee side by each, flex through that foot and press it to the sky. And then line up the knees once more. Press and return. Each time you press, exhale to engage to the center naturally and protect low back. Is your head in line with spine? 3, 2. Last one, press.
And then knees side by each. Open that knee and close. Again. Exhale on the contraction on the work as the knee opens. Inhale to return. We're halfway there already. Open that knee. You've got this. 3 more. That standing leg might be burning because it was working before. 2. Last one, open, and then return that donkey kick back. Press the foot to sky, and then open. Press that knee back, and open. Find your focus here. Halfway there. Use the breath. If it feels like too much, long, deep breathing. We have one more after this. So here we go. Last set. Very nice. Remove that weight. Those toes can grace the earth. And lift that leg and tap. Lift and tap. Already halfway there. 4, 3. Keep the integrity of your spine. 2. Last one. Lift and draw that knee in. Plant the foot. Perhaps forearms come to the chair for a moment. Oh, yes. Take that pressure out of the standing leg. And then hands again. Return to chair seat. And that what was the supporting leg, the standing leg, back behind you. Clasp those weights if you'd like. Body's angled forward as you press through that back forefoot. Arms long, lengthen lead leg, and bend. Again. And can you check out that front knee? Make sure it's in alignment with second, third toe. How active can you make the arms? Draw the shoulders back, just enough to broaden across the chest. Three, 2, last one. Very nice. Those weights can return to the chair seat. Step forward. Hands press into the chair, halfway lift, and then fold. And have a seat on your bottom. Extend those legs to either side of your chair. Hands can come to the chair seat. Inhale and exhale to round. Inhale to stack the spine and exhale to round. So spine stretch, similar to roundabout in the chair. Trying to flex your low spine. Let's do 2 more. The last one, round and stack the spine. Hands can return behind the hat, either cross-legged or the legs the way they are. Extend up and over a beach ball, just like we did in the chair, and return. Extend and return. Just a few like this. Great for posture. 2, Last one. Lift and return. Hands can come behind those thighs to bend the knees and plant the feet. It could be a little more narrow here now. Hands return behind the head. And if able, lean back a little and return. Lean back a little and return with a long spine. And this could be done hands behind the thighs as a support, neutral spine, inhale back, exhale forward. So choose your arm variation, whatever works for you. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one, lean back until you feel like you'd like to round, and those hands can come behind the thighs to do so if you'd like. To return to the spine and adjust so you feel ready for pelvic curls. So feet planted parallel, arms press into the earth. Inhale here. And exhale, begin to peel low spine off the earth to the mid spine. Till you land on the base of the ribs. Inhale at the top. And exhale to heavy through the back of the ribs, mid back into low back. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, pelvic curl to rise. Inhale, pause. And exhale to articulate through the spine. So just a few like this. Do around 2 more, depending on your pace. One more time, perhaps inhale at bottom. Exhale to peel. Inhale at the top. And exhale to articulate through the spine. Nice little bit of ease there. Now those feet can come to the chair seat. You may need to wiggle a little bit here. You could keep them on the floor though, if that feels better in low back, or extended legs, heels together today. Press the heels or squeeze the heels in rather. Hands can come behind the head to cradle it and take some of the work out of the neck here. Inhale. Exhale to curl. Keep the head heavy. And inhale to lower. Exhale to curl as you press those heels into that chair seat. And inhale to lower. Continue to curl. And lower. See how high you can get the upper ab curl that also keeps it at the neck while the head presses into hands. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And lower down here. If you change your mind about the feet, you could always have them on the earth. Inhale. Exhale to curl. And then with the feet parallel or the tops of the feet facing the sky, lift that right leg up and then lower. Lift and lower, staying in the upper ab curl. 3 more. 2. Last one. Now extend that leg. Knee could also be bent if you prefer. So you could stay here or leg extended. Rotate toward that long leg and inhale, return to center. Exhale, rotated ab curl. Inhale, return to center. A few more. Use the exhale as you rotate. 3, 2, and last one, rotate. And release, lower that leg. Release the hands. Just let yourself relax for a moment. And again, we'll begin with those heels pressing together. So a little Pilates V just for the first exercise. Inhale here and exhale, basic ab curl. And lower. Curl and release. Last one, curl. Release. And this time as you curl up with tops of feet facing the sky, that left leg will come up. Stay in the upper ab curl as the left leg comes down and then reaches for the sky once more. Lower part way and reach for the sky. Try to breathe into the sides of the ribs. Like to exhale as that foot comes to sky. 2 more. Last one. See if you can keep that foot there, or again, bend the knee. And when you're ready, exhale and rotate toward the leg and return to center on the inhale. Exhale to rotate. See if you can stay high and return to center. Again. Heavy the head and the hands. 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Lower everything back down. Feel your abs are on fire now with those box abs and that series. Remove the feet from the chair. Hands can come to the thighs if you'd like. Inhale. And exhale to start to roll up or get there however you need to into a seated position. Fold forward, reach toward the feet. Doesn't mean the hands are going to get there. And stack the spine. And we will come into a tabletop now. So tabletop could be done on the earth the way we usually do it. Or you could bring your forearms to the chair. If knee tenderness is an issue for you, return to what we did earlier. Same sequence, but in a different position for some of us. But if you have knee sensitivity, come right here. It's a great way to keep the pressure off the kneecaps. And if you're feeling strong, low back feels good, forearms to share. If not, try quadruped position. Now this weight can come behind the knee. I'm going to choose not to use it today. So flex the left foot, reach the foot toward the sky. Doesn't mean it's going to get there. And return. You'll notice a difference in range of motion here. Return. So press and return. Already halfway there. Which control can you keep through your center body as you exhale to press? Last one. Nice. And then open and close. Open and close. The trick here is press evenly into the forearms and the supporting shin. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Instead of that combo, circles with the hip. See how much control you can maintain as you continue to press through those forearms and that standing shin. Reverse. Really linger in that up range of that circle. See if you can slow it down. Don't care really how many you do. Slow it down. Finish one more round. And release that down. Let's actually extend through that left leg for just a moment. You could stay right here or come into a plank by lifting the opposite knee for a moment. Continue to breathe long and deep here. And lower that left knee back down. And you could place the weight behind the right knee if you'd like. Bend that knee, draw it in a little, and then press the foot back toward this, back up toward the sky. So arc it up and back. May not go very high. Few more. 2. Last one. Press, press, press. Exhale. Inhale to return, and exhale to open that knee to the side and return. Continue here with hydrant. Is your weight level through your forearms and shin? Just notice. Get as close as you can to even balanced weight. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, open, and then circles. As big as you can get them, maintaining integrity. And slower than you want to go. Around 2 more, again, varies on your pace. And switch directions. Notice if one direction's more challenging. Where do you want to rush? Slow that part down. Around 1 more. And lengthen that leg out, come on to the forefoot. Could stay right here or find a plank with the knees lifted. Press into the chair. One more long breath in. And exhale, to lower those knees down. Hands can slide on the chair seat so we can kind of press back almost into like a child's pose here. Find some ease. Nice. Allow those hands to come off of the chair seat as you slide them in and roll up through the spine. And we'll find some stretches now for the body. So remove those weights from the chair seat and come to stand, hands on the chair. Open across the back. And step closer to the chair. Right leg then goes back, kind of like that lunge extension we were doing earlier. But here, lengthen that lead leg. Open up the backs of the legs. More inhale. And then exhale to rebend that lead leg, maybe even lengthen up the stance even more. And find that diagonal with the body to open up across the hip flexor. You could also lower that back knee if you'd like. And exhale, lift that back knee if it was lowered. Step, step, step forward. Switch sides, that left leg goes back. Long right leg here. Hands here as a support. So you fold to any degree. And rebend that lead leg. Body angled forward, could stay high or lower the back knee, just as you need to get a nice stretch through the hip flexors. One more inhale. And exhale to tuck the back toes, lift the knee if it wasn't already lifted. Step, 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 all the way to the front of your mat. Can fold here with the forearms maybe on the chair. And then rise halfway and then turn to have a seat on your chair. And start with the right leg. Take the right leg across, flex the foot to protect the knee here. This is our figure four. Might come closer to the edge of the chair as well. And then play with a lean and see if you can feel that right glute or even down the IT band, down the side of the leg. Another breath in. Exhale to sit up tall and try the other side. Flex left foot, cross the ankle, open that left knee as much or as little as you need, and explore the diagonal with the body till you find a place you'd like to stay. Return to seated. Tricep stretch. One arm. And switch to the opposite arm. And then stand up out of your chair. Reach those arms overhead. Fingers can be interlaced. Press the sky away. Stretch to the front line of the body. And quadricep stretch. You could use that chair to lean on or take one leg back. So hand could be on chair or wall. You press the shin into the hand presses back. And opposite side. And return. Hands at heart center to take a few breaths. And thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope that you feel stronger and ready to take on your day. If you'd like more Workout Wednesdays, you can check out the playlist. And I release, most Wednesdays, and I consistently release a yoga class Fridays. That can mean flow, that can mean yin. It usually alternates from a more soothing practice to a more challenging practice every other week. So if you like yoga and yoga Pilates fusions, you might want to check out some of the Friday classes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.